Love Beyond the Divide. In a small town between two green hills lived a young boy named Aaron. Aaron's family was poor, and he had been working to support them since he was a child. His father had passed away years ago, leaving Aaron as the only man in the family. Aaron made toys, furniture, and other things from wood, working long hours in a tiny workshop. He wasn't rich in money, but he was rich in kindness and strength. People in town often said he was one of the most hardworking and genuine people they knew. One day, while delivering some wooden toys to the market, Aaron saw a girl who made him stop in his tracks. She was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen, with long hair, bright eyes, and a smile that lit up her face. She wore a light purple dress, and her laughter was soft and warm, like music to Aaron's ears. Her name was Isabelle, and she was the daughter of Mr. Marshall, one of the wealthiest men in town. Unlike Aaron, Isabelle had grown up with everything money could buy. Her family lived in a large mansion with many servants, fancy dinners, and beautiful clothes. But despite her rich life, Isabelle was different from most wealthy people. She was kind to everyone, whether they were rich or poor. From that day on, Aaron couldn't stop thinking about Isabelle. Every time he saw her in town, he admired her from afar, hoping for even a smile or a glance his way. He knew she lived in a world he could never reach, but a small part of him hoped for a miracle. One morning, Aaron received an order to deliver a custom bench to Mr. Marshall's mansion. He was both nervous and excited as he made his way up the long driveway to the big house. When he arrived, he carefully placed the bench in the garden and was about to leave when he heard a voice behind him. "Did you make this?" Isabelle's voice was soft, and when Aaron turned, he saw her standing nearby, watching him with a curious smile. "Yes, miss," Aaron replied, feeling his cheeks warm. "I made it myself." "It's beautiful," Isabelle said, her eyes bright with admiration. "You must be very talented." Her kind words made Aaron feel a happiness he hadn't felt in a long time. They talked a little, and Aaron was surprised at how easy it was to talk to her. She didn't act proud or distant. Instead, she treated him like a friend. After that, Aaron started delivering more orders to the mansion, each time hoping for a chance to talk with Isabelle. Over time, they shared stories and laughter. Isabelle told him about her love for painting and her dreams of exploring the world. Aaron shared stories of his family, his love for woodworking, and his hopes for a better future. One day, sitting in the garden, Isabelle looked at Aaron with a serious expression. "Aaron, everyone thinks my life is perfect, but sometimes I feel trapped," she admitted. "People expect me to follow certain rules, and sometimes I wish I could live a simple life like yours." Aaron was amazed. He had never imagined that someone rich could feel trapped, but her words brought them closer, showing him that, in some ways, they weren't so different. As the days turned into weeks, Aaron's feelings for Isabelle grew deeper. He wanted to tell her how he felt, but he was afraid. She was the daughter of a wealthy man, and he was just a poor boy. But one warm summer evening, while they sat by the riverbank, Aaron finally found the courage. "Isabelle," he said softly, "I know you're from a different world than mine, but I care about you." Isabelle looked at him, her eyes gentle and kind. "I feel the same way, Aaron. Being with you makes me feel alive, like I can be myself." For a moment, they sat in silence, both feeling the happiness and peace of finally sharing their feelings. But they both knew that life would not be easy for them. Soon after, Isabelle's father learned about their friendship. Furious, he forbade Isabelle from seeing Aaron again and sent her away to stay with relatives far from the town. Heartbroken, Aaron tried to focus on his work, though every piece he made reminded him of her. Years went by, and Aaron's hard work paid off. He became a respected craftsman, known for his skill and dedication. He even opened his own workshop, training young apprentices and creating beautiful furniture and sculptures. But no matter how busy he was, he never forgot Isabelle. She was the one who had inspired him to work harder, to keep going even when he felt like giving up. One bright spring day, Aaron was working in his shop when the bell above the door chimed. He looked up and saw Isabelle standing there, her face a little older, but still full of warmth and kindness. Aaron's heart skipped a beat. "Aaron," she said, her voice trembling with emotion, "I came back for you." Without a word, he walked over and held her close, feeling all the years of separation melt away. They stood together, both knowing that no matter how much time had passed, their love had survived. "I never stopped loving you," Isabelle whispered, tears in her eyes. "I always knew I'd come back to you." Aaron smiled, his heart full of joy. "I've been waiting for you, Isabelle. Everything I've done, I did with you, in my heart." Finally, they were together, proving that true love could overcome any obstacle. They had faced years of separation, but their love had only grown stronger. Together, they built a life filled with happiness and hope, knowing that no difference in wealth or status could ever keep them apart again. The end.